Hello everybody, Anderson Gaming here with another replay commentary of me playing an offlane sniper in ranked Southeast Asian server at roughly 3 to 4k MMR bracket. So we'll be going over this video together. It is 2:30 AM midnight. I am feeling a little energetic because I did do some walking. And I'm in the mood to make a video. So here goes, guys. Offlane sniper. Let's go over the build here. I am gonna have a little bit of a rant at the end of this video. I don't want to do it now because I want to get the video up and going right away. I don't want to waste time. So I had a blink dagger, power treads, daedalus, monkey king bar, and dragon lance. I did have an aegis, but we'll be watching this game together right now. It's roughly about 48 minutes. So here goes. If you're watching this for the first time, I do appreciate you for clicking on this video, and I hope you get till the end. Make sure to subscribe. Do like the video. If you have watched it till the end, don't forget to like it. If you want to see more. And yeah, do dislike it if you didn't like the video, and do let me know your thoughts as to why. Looking forward to those comments. Alright, so here we go. Sniper, obviously offlane. One thing what I want to talk about is a lot of people don't really like an offlane sniper. An offlane sniper is not a viable pick. Usually when people pick an offlane hero, it has to be a tanky hero that can also initiate, or it has to be only a tanky hero that also has support abilities. For example, some heroes I can think of that can support Snapfire can make a decent offlane hero. Underlord is a good offlane hero. These are a few examples. If you're going for pure right click only, Windranger, Mirana, so these are some offlane heroes that have been around for I think more than a decade in many of the patches. Of course, so what I'm doing is a little unusual. People like me that are actually high skill will know that picking an offlane sniper will benefit you. But a lot of people, if they see an offlane sniper on their team, they start to lose their shit. So this was one of those games where the outcome was on my side and the enemy did not really have a huge advantage. So I just wanted to explain that. Usually when you do pick an offlane hero, if you're somebody that's new to Dota, or if you have been watching Dota, or if you have been playing Dota for a while, maybe say a year, maybe more than a year, sniper is not typically a pick that you should be going for. It is quite risky to play it on the offlane, especially if your team do not have the picks to supplement your sniper pick. We'll go over that more in detail as we watch the game. I don't want to waste any further time. So this is something, this was a bit of a ballsy move that I have attempted here by picking sniper. But then again, that's something I do most of my ranked matches. I do pick sniper most of the time in all my matches, offlane. So we'll be going over the build, and this video will show you as to why a sniper offlane is a real thing. It's not bullshit. It's not a video for clicks or views. I'm sure we might have some comments from half-brained Filipinos in the comment section that are obviously at 500 MMR or 1k MMR that don't have the brains to process basic information in a complex game like Dota 2 that will be complaining about this video being a clickbait video. Just watch it all the way and then you'll know what I've been talking about the whole time. It's not right to make assumptions at the beginning. So one of my teammates did pop a smoke. Yep, it was the position 5 lion. So we do have a position 5 lion, a safe lane vengeful spirit, which is something I don't really like. I don't like safe lane vengeful or offlane vengeful picks. Those are even worse than a sniper offlane pick. So I find it funny that if my team has a safe lane vengeful, nobody gets mad at that person for picking a vengeful spirit. But if the second I pick a sniper offlane, it's like, fuck this guy, we gotta report him. Putangi namo, bobo, you know, all the monkey insults will start coming in. So the hypocrisy is prevalent. Right, so We have position 4 Undying. I think he did a really good job. So he's going to be laning with me top lane. And we have a mid lane OD. I think he did a good job mid lane. It's been a few days. It's been more than a week since I have played this game. So I'm quite fuzzy on the details. So yeah, of course I do stand here just to see if I could pick up the bounty room. This is my player perspective you guys are watching currently. I think I do pick up the bounty. So there is a bit of a scuffle going on at the bottom room. Yes. Unfortunately, Undying does get caught out there, out of position. Squishy. So I am hitting top lane. Okay, Pudge is dewarding the sentry in mid. Right, so here we are. Alright, so the items. My initial strategy is I was going for a Wraith Band, but as for the skill build, I have gone for Shrapnel level 1 because it keeps the melee carry out of the lane and it allows me to harass him more than I typically would be able to. So the important thing if you're going to be playing sniper is to ensure that the enemy support and the carry, they don't end up closing the gap between you and them. So you have to make sure that you have plenty of distance between you and them at all times during the laning phase. It's very crucial so that you can gather enough farm and most likely even get a kill if your support is competent enough. So yeah, as you can see, I'm trying my best to not miss any last hits. Last hitting once again, a very important skill that you need to learn in Dota. That dictates the difference between a player of my MMR bracket and a player that could be maybe 500 MMR or 1000 MMR. This is a 3k MMR game. Unfortunately, Pudge did get a kill on the Undying, but you can see that I am tracking his movements and I'm doing my best to stay away from Pudge. I think I do get caught out of position here. So yes, I am attacking as I'm moving. I use my Fairy Fire. Yeah, so good thing that Undying was here. He's gonna get a double kill. And that's pretty much what basically made my death unbenefitable, if that's even a fucking word to say. So the enemy team did not really benefit much from me dying, since both of them died in the lane, Pudge and Void. So yes, I do complete my Wraith Band and I'm going for another Wraith Band because we do need the higher damage that you get from the Agi gain from buying the Wraith Bands on Sniper. Undying does a little pull here, but I think he messes up a little bit. So yes, I'm trying to see if I could get the creep wave towards me. Alright, I think Undying does a really good job and that's a really important factor. You need to have a good support in the lane. Don't know what the fuck that was. Something just fell down. I think you might have heard that on the microphone. Anyway, I don't have time to look at what exactly happened. So the crucial thing is you need a proper active support in the lane. If you have a support while you're playing sniper that is roaming around and not really looking after you, that's not babysitting you, enemy will have a much easy time killing you 10-15 times in the first 10 minutes. That's basically what happens to me. If I don't have a proper support in the lane, looking after me or is not harassing the enemy team quite often or preventing the carry from getting CS, the game becomes much harder, and then that's where it becomes easier for your stupid teammates to shift the blame onto you for being a bad player or being a bad pick, which is really not the case. Sometimes it's not about the picks, it's about the impact of your teammates that they provide to each other. So yeah, I think Pudge becomes a bit too cocky here. He's trying to stop Undying from pulling. Undying does a good job. I don't think Pudge even tried to deward the pull camp for the offlane. Or block the camp, excuse me. So I am keeping an eye on the pull camp there. Terrible hook by Pudge. He can't be as good as me. If you guys didn't see my previous Pudge video, do check it out. Alright, so I think Pudge does get caught out of position and now they have no choice but to back off. They're not really in a position to be aggressive towards us. Alright, good thing, good thing Pudge missed that hook. If he didn't, I think Undying would have gotten caught there. He would have died there for sure. So yes, I am leveling up Shrapnel because even though I am low on mana, 1 second. I don't think we actually do kill Pudge here. So I am wrapping around to ensure that Void doesn't end up killing Undying. Like I said, guys, it's not just the support that has to look after the carry, but it also goes the other way around. A lot of people don't do that. Alright, so I think he does die here, unfortunately. I think I'm dead here, maybe. Yeah, that was really unfortunate. But that's okay. He got the double kill. Void didn't get any kills. So, all good. Not the worst thing, but still. Bit of a shitty moment. Unfortunately. I think we overextended too much. Maybe we should have backed off. I was trying to keep Undying alive. I didn't want him to die. So I guess it was partly me trying to be a selfless teammate. So yeah, Shrapnel, really helpful in clearing out waves and dealing additional damage to the enemy. I could be maxing out Headshot more than Shrapnel, but the reason why I'm not doing it is because I think Void has evasion. So it's the completely redundant trying to maximize headshot points. Besides, I don't think I'll be dealing enough damage. We don't have proper physical damage items yet to supplement the headshot skill. So you're better off going, if you're playing offlane, you're better off going for Shrapnel max early game. 3 points in Shrapnel, 2 points in headshot, and then Assassinate by level 6. So I think I'm doing fine here. The reason why Pudge is not able to push into me, I think Pudge has gone. He's left the lane. Now it's Rubik here. I think this is one of the mistakes they've made, if I remember correctly. Pudge switched lanes because I think bot lane was having a tough time. Their dire bot lane was going through hell. So I think they switched lanes. And that's a big mistake if I think. This is where I start snowballing a bit. I'm having another wave band being flown out to me. Time for the wisdom rune. Yeah, you can see how low he is. So I'm not giving him the space or the comfort to farm. And that's what you have to do as a sniper. You need to ensure that the enemy team or the enemy carry doesn't have the space to farm. You need to give him help. As with every game that you should be playing in Dota. Undying is making shit happen. I think he does kill Pudge here. Who's with me here? Lion. Lion really doesn't do anything. He just sits around for most of the time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, this was a bit of a premature kill. I didn't have any shrapnel charges, so no point. I didn't feel safe going there. I didn't want to die. It's okay for a support like that to die a few times, but if you being a core, if you die even a single time, you're going to give a massive advantage to the enemy team, and that's why I was backing off. I didn't feel like being next to Lion, and I think he was really angry at me for abandoning him there. What can you do? Alright, so I think I do cash shrapnel here. It's a good gank by OD. Of course, attack moving like you should when playing a sniper. This was a fucking annoying scenario. There we go. So good gank by OD. I don't think their invoker ever ganked me one time top lane. If he did, I think this game would have turned out differently. As you shall see. Because I don't know why I didn't pick up the Lotus. I think I was trying to get this wave. I didn't feel like missing out on any last hits. Last hits are like diamonds, guys. You cannot afford to lose them. I don't know why I didn't pick up the... I guess I was completely focused on farming. Should have picked up the Lotus or Lotus at the pool there. I think he's trying to attack me. So he's trying to kill me, but because I have my shrapnel maxed out pretty much almost, he cannot really try to solo kill me. So I'm ensuring that he doesn't have a high HP. Okay, I do pick up the Lotus. That's good. Looks like Invoker died in mid lane. Undying was really good this game, without a doubt. He was a good player. Once again, trading fairly instead of running away. In majority scenarios, even if you're facing off versus a Riki, you have to fight back. Do not run away. If you turn your back to the enemy, that's when you become easy prey for them. Especially if you're playing a sniper. Sniper is deadly. If you're playing with versus a high skill sniper like me, good luck trying to win the game. Of course, this is an unusual scenario. In majority matches, people don't go for an offlane sniper. They go for mid lane or safe lane sniper. Support sniper is not even viable anymore. In the current patch 7.41D, even I don't like snipers that are supports on my team. I get really mad. They try to go for axe first item, and that's kind of stupid. Reason why I think sniper, yep, unfortunately Undying got caught out of position, so I'm just hiding. I can tell they're trying so hard to come after me. I'm just keeping myself out of vision. I don't want them to see me. If they catch even a tiny glimpse of me, I'm done for. Of course, I do use shrapnel to push out the wave and get some farm as well simultaneously. Thread switching is something you should do as well. You can see every time I cast a skill that has a mana cost, I use the blue color. If I'm gonna be attacking somebody, it's in green because of the agi gain that you get. And if I'm trying to stay alive and if I'm trying not to die, if I'm close to low HP situations, red for strength. So something you should keep in mind. This is something I forget often. I remember a few days ago I had a teammate that was telling me to thread switch as sniper. Yeah, he's really scared of me at this point. I think he still had Rubik near him. That was a good kill, by the way, earlier. So my team was always staying at top. They were making sure that I did not die numerous times. There we go. So the only issue with sniper early game is his mana pool. Because you're going to be casting shrapnel more often. You can see that my shrapnel is maxed out. Just being a mindfuck to Void. Me trying to lower his HP and him casting Time Walk is going to lower his mana pool. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we don't have a stun, so we can't do much. Yeah, I think me and OD, we do group up for a push. We try to deal some damage to the tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't think anyone comes to defend the tower.
Are fortified.
I don't remember what happens here. This video will go out live the second I'm done recording.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think offlane sniper is a viable pick. It is a thing in, I think, the medium MMR bracket range, 3000 to 5000 MMR. I think beyond that, I don't think you should be doing offlane sniper. I mean, you can play sniper in any lane. It's just that I'm trying to turn off my air conditioner. It's just that you need good teammates. And you need good picks to supplement your awkward pick. That's the problem. The issue is whenever you have teammates that are blaming you, they will never blame themselves. If a team loses, everybody is equally responsible. In most cases, of course, there are scenarios where one person is the primary cause of a loss. In a ranked match, I think I do get caught out of position here. Oh yeah, okay, that was close. Fudge dies to Lion. I sense the fight taking place bottom. That's why I TP'd. That's also another thing. Most of the snipers, what they'll do is they'll stay in the jungle for 25 minutes farming the triangle and the rivers and the jungle that is based on their respective side. I don't do that. The way I play sniper is I try to be active as much as possible on the map. If I sense a fight taking place, I TP to it and I try to make shit happen. I try to participate. I don't like AFK farming. Right now, that's what I'm doing. I am AFK farming. I don't even know why they had a ward up here. It's 15 minutes. We still have our tier 1. That did not make sense to me. I remember that ward was like... Wait, why is that ward there? So I am building a Mask of Madness. I've gotten my Dragon Lance. Dragon Lance does increase the attack range. So it does keep me at a safe distance while dealing damage to the enemies. Especially if you're in a team fight, you can stay uphill. And you can stay far back behind other teammates and deal a fuck ton of damage. So yes, here we go. I'm pushing mid. I get a few last hits there with the shrapnel charge. Of course, I do use clarities whenever possible.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just multitasking all over the place. So this is what I like to do. Farming 2 camps at the same time. It's worth using shrapnel for this. So you want to farm fast, efficiently and quickly. You don't want to be one of these people that only attack one camp at a time. So that's something I like to do with Alchemist as well. Using his acid spray to cover multiple camps at the same time. I'm very close to my Mask of Madness. Now Mask of Madness increases attack speed and it increases the headshot proc chance. So it allows you to take out an enemy quickly as opposed to slowly right clicking them. You know that little boost of attack speed that you can get early game while you don't really have a proper farming item like I do. I don't have a proper farming item like Mjolnir. And this game I don't think I end up going Mjolnir. Most of my offlane sniper matches I don't go for Mjolnir. It's because I think the item is too damn expensive. It takes too long to farm. And I think all it does is it just gives you attack speed. If you're pairing Mjolnir with Daedalus or something, yeah. But if you're trying to go for Mjolnir as a primary farming item, that's a stupid idea. You're better off just using your shrapnel to farm multiple camps. So I didn't go for Mjolnir, obviously. Mask of Madness, best choice here. My team is getting shit done, guys. I'm the only guy that's AFK farming. But if you pay close attention to the minimap, there's always something going on with my team. They are sticking together, making plays happen. So I did appreciate having a good team this game.
Double damage. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I didn't feel like abandoning top lane. Because I didn't want Void to get free farm. That's one of the things about being an offlaner is the enemy safe laner will have all the space to farm after the 15-minute mark, 10 to 15-minute mark. Especially if either your tower is down or if their tower is down, either your tier 1 or their tier 1. So you need to make sure that you don't give them space to farm or you keep pushing the creep wave back constantly, and that's what I was doing. So this was an appropriate spot for me to farm for the next few minutes. So I do have my Mask of Madness ready. I'm trying to do a double stack here. I think I do succeed. Yeah, dual stack. So this is also another high skill play. So we are clearing 4 creep camps at the same time. Like I said, another way to farm efficiently without wasting too much time. These are the little pro plays that you have to make in order to go up the MMR ladder. This is what people, it never occurs to people to do these little things. People are so quick to judge. They're like, oh, sniper pig, you're fucking noob. But then same stupid people won't even do half the things I've done in this match. The little things. So yeah, I do use shrapnel to push off the wave one last time. I'm paying attention to bot lane. I could sense like that instinct, map awareness. There's gonna be a fight going on, so... Oh yeah, that was really unfortunate, man. OD completely whiffed Lion's ult there. That really made me angry too. Yeah, he kept banishing everybody for no fucking reason. Yeah, that was my kill there. So yeah, Void does come there too, and he casts Chrono on Vengeful. This guy was really annoying. I think this guy really got under my skin. I ended up avoiding him and reporting him. The OD. Bit of a cocky son of a bitch. I think he does kill himself a few times by overextending. Yeah, this wasn't safe for me, so I had to head back. Using clarity, of course.
His middle tower is under attack.
What?
I think I do. Oh yeah. You can do that too. I'm sure we're gonna have some geniuses in the comments. Using assassinate on a creep. Bro, if I'm having mana going all the way back up and it's a low CD skill, not really a bad thing to do. Especially if you're farming. So I'm going for Monkey King Bar. The reason why I'm going for a Monkey King Bar is it adds a little bit of extra damage with each and every one of your attacks. And also it gives you attack speed and it ensures that you don't miss your attacks. It gives you true strike. So yeah, of course if you're attacking from low hill, it will not do much. It won't hit your enemies more often. But for heroes like Void, any hero that has evasion, items like a butterfly for example, this is a really effective item. Monkey King Bar.
Dire's middle tower.
So this is always the first item I go for once I'm done with Dragonlance and Mom. They are gearing up for a push top lane, as you can see. And I'm heading there now. But I'm still keeping my distance. Yeah, I'm trying to get some vision on Tiny. That's why I used my assassinate. Okay, they knew that there were a few of us here, so they just backed away immediately. They retreated immediately. Because I'm more focused on farming. I didn't want to be part of the smoke. Alright, they were getting kills anyway, so I didn't feel like I had to be there. I've purchased my Demon Edge for additional damage. So we're sitting at roughly 170 damage. 22 minutes, not bad. It only goes up from there. Of course, using my Take Aim plus Mask of Madness. So the way how it works is you have to use your E, which is your Take Aim, which ensures that every attack from you is a headshot proc. Yeah, that was a bit unexpected, but luckily my teammates were nearby. That was a bad play by me. I just ran into his hook, and I do kill him. I don't know what the fuck Void was thinking. He should have attacked me. I don't know why he went on Lion. That was funny. Lion was always the butt of the joke this match, I remember. Yeah, so don't do that. Just keep an eye out for Pudge. I didn't know Pudge had blink, guys. I didn't know. Look at that damage and the knockback. So that's why I like Mom and Take Aim at the same time on Sniper. It really keeps enemies back, like it just pushes them away. Yeah. And using Take Aim very often also ensures that fucking Rubik doesn't get any of my more effective skills. What the fuck is Lion doing? Yeah, I think I do kill Tiny there. Yeah. I don't know why he walked back in.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Always keep an eye on the map, guys. Always keep an eye on the map. Even if you're retreating or if you're doing something else, just keep an eye on the map. Odds are you might be able to get a kill. Oh, Venge has Ags?
Is under attack.
I didn't know. I think I was AFK here. I don't know why my camera is still. So yeah, the fight is still going on. I sell my waistband and I'm closer to Monkey King Bar. Quite close. I do buy the attack speed component, so that's gonna help me a bit here. I think Venge was another annoying person that I was putting up with. Just taking away my kills, man. All my kill opportunities. Sniper is not really that hard of a hero to play. And you don't have to be a really high skill player to play him either. To play him well either. Let me rephrase that. Everybody likes to think that Sniper is the most easiest hero to play. Technically he is, but people just play him real basic. They don't play him the way that I play. Most people. So yes, Monkey King Bar is ready. So now I think I can kill everybody in a team fight if I'm in a safe position. And if nobody can catch up to me. Meaning, if Void doesn't cast his Chrono, if Pudge doesn't blink in and start biting me, if Invoker doesn't use Tornado
Radiant's middle tower
on me,
attack.
Rubik doesn't use his first skill on me, the Telekinesis, and if Tiny doesn't stun me, then yeah. Hard for anybody to catch me. So yeah, this is why I think I keep... Yeah, look at that damage. I'm sure he was like, what the fuck? He took away half my HP.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, so... this is where the MKB does its trick. And this is where I get my Rampage, if I remember correctly. There we go. So I got double kill there, triple kill on Tiny. Like I said, I was in a really dark spot. They were not able to see me. Triple kill. I don't know what the fuck Void was still doing, but I end up killing him too. Ultra kill. And this is where like I have a major adrenaline rush flowing through my blood. And I was like, fuck this, I gotta get the Rampage. Yeah, shout out to Lion for Rampage. There you go. Highlight moment. Yeah, I know. It's I know I'm good, guys. Enough. Let's stop clapping. Like I said, guys, Sniper offlane is a real thing. It's a real thing if you have a proper team. If you have, even if you have bad picks, if you have teammates that are willing to help you out, that are not being fucking selfish, you can make
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
an offlane sniper game work. It's not like, oh, you gotta pick this specific hero for this specific lane in order to win a match. Not really. You know how many games I have seen people lose, and even my own games where we've had proper picks all throughout, and we still ended up losing because of really bad teammates making bad choices or not knowing to play their heroes properly, or people just being dicks outright. Yeah, it's not about the picks, guys. It's about how you fucking play the game with the picks you already have. You could be doing an offlane Crystal Maiden even, and it can still work. You just need to know how to build your character. You need to know how to build your items as per the enemy team. But it never occurs to people. It's like, okay, you gotta play only Centaur Warrunner offlane, and only then we can win the game. If you're gonna pick Sniper, no, fuck you, report. Get the fuck out of here, man, with that shitty mentality. This video should help a lot of people, but I can also tell it's gonna make a lot of people angry as well. It's like, this guy's got like majority of my win rates, like I have a high win rate with Sniper. Offlane, believe it or not. So yes, I do go for a blink dagger right after my rampage, mainly for positioning reasons.
Radiant
I don't want to get caught out of position because they do have a pudge that can blink at me anytime, and a tiny, they have void. So if void is about to time walk onto me and cast his chrono, I can just blink out of there on time. So yeah, so I think by the time he casts chrono, he'll be just staring at an empty dome. There'll be nothing in there. I won't be there. Yeah, they're still making plays happen. So there we go. This was a really stupid fucking combo that they, some sort of TI level combo that they were attempting. It was laughable. So every time Void used chrono, this Injoker will cast his Sunstrike on all of us. But that did not work. They kept doing that a couple of times. It was honestly pathetic. Typical Filipino brain cells. Shit for brains. What can you do?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Of course, I'm using my Mask of Madness. Not turning on take aim. There's no point turning on take aim. We're not attacking any living beings.
Dire's middle tower.
Just buildings. Yeah, this is where blink becomes really useful.
Bottom tower.
It allows you to cover distance rapidly. That's what I want. Because Sniper is a very slow and he's a very squishy hero. Anybody can catch up to him and crush him.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's one of the biggest downsides with Sniper. Even though he's got a high damage DPS output, physical DPS output, he's still susceptible to all kinds of lockdowns and slows and shit. I hope the quality on this video is actually decent. The previous video that I uploaded a couple of days ago, the Pudge support video, that looked like complete garbage. My apologies if anybody's watching me after that one. I did not pay attention to the encoder. It was using the AMD CPU encoder, and that's not the best encoder for recording videos of this quality and then uploading them. I think Tiny really fucked up. So like I said, they have a Tiny offlane. Now that is a proper offlane. But look at the difference, guys. Now the enemy Tiny offlane, he's playing a proper offlane hero. But why is he performing worse than me? I have 10 kills already. 32 minutes. That's a high number for an offlane sniper. It's not about the heroes, it's not about the picks, it's about the place and the team that you have, your specific teammates. Having that one good teammate alone can make a huge difference. That's what people don't understand. People, every time, like whenever I see all these fucking smartasses in Twitch live stream chat sections and comment sections, or even dealing with these animals in my own matches, in all chat or on team chat, people like to act like they know everything, but they don't. Yeah, I just stepped into the tomb by accident. Tombstone. We do group up for a Roche. I'm just popping shrapnel there just to ensure nobody is gonna sneak up on us. They give me the Aegis. I think I do fuck this up big time. I don't remember. This video is mainly for you guys to watch and have definitive proof that you can actually do an offlane sniper game. But this is not a
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
a complete guide for an offlane sniper. The build will differ here and there depending on the enemy team, depending on the match. And yes, I do get an Ags. Yep, I completely forgot to talk about that. I put my Dragon Lance in my backpack because
Dire's
as we are gearing up for a high ground push,
bottom tower
My
Radiant
ultimate
tower has fallen.
with Axe is more needed here. We're trying to get stuns off.
Tower is under attack.
This is what I'm talking about. This cocky play. I was from OD. I don't. Yep, that dealt a lot of damage to me, but I'm fine. Okay, he's got Lincoln Sphere. Alright, so as I'm respawning, I'm putting my Dragon Lance back in my inventory. Okay, that was a bit of a risky move, but bad move. I should not have done that. I did not anticipate Tiny blinking onto me and then killing me. But you know what? Not the biggest loss because Rubik got the 10 times godlike kill streak from me. That's fine. But yeah, that was a big mistake. I'm gonna own up to it. I should not have blinked in there. We should have blinked out. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the fight. It's a big mistake right there. I don't even know what the hell happened here. I thought we were winning. That's why I was being cocky. I blinked in there. That's something I like to do with Sniper. I'll blink high ground and I'll start right clicking. Even a PA. This happened a few weeks ago. I was fighting against a PA
Tower has
who already had Deso. She had Skull Bash. She had everything. And I had a similar build just as this one. And then I blinked high ground and I was like, pap, 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 pap. I just killed her in a few hits. I think I had a Dateless on top. Instead of Axe, I think I had Daedalus. I didn't have Axe. So similar build in that game. Daedalus plus Monkey King Bar, much needed versus PA. If you're playing a sniper. I'm going for Blessing. Because I needed the additional slot. Yeah, I saw Invoker's babies there, so I didn't feel comfortable. That's why I had to blink far away. To a safe position. Yeah, just clearing the creep wave ASAP. Plus, it's not like I lost a lot of mana anyways. I was near fountain. So I could refill anyways. And I remember Venge was like, why go for Aghanim's Blessing this early? Idiot. Like I remember he was saying that in the chat at this time. I just ignored it. I just muted them, I think. If you know what the fuck you're doing and you have done it before, don't listen to your teammates. The last thing I want is for a safe lane vengeful spirit to tell me how to fucking play sniper. No, thank you. I have my own style. He was doing this right after I got a Rampage. I remember Lion talking shit to me as well. He was like, after you got Rampage, you started playing like shit. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. As if it won't happen to you. As if it doesn't happen to anybody. I was muted, and I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really respond to anybody if they were going to talk in the game chat. I don't like doing it because one, I'm just gonna get reported to oblivion and they're just gonna mute me. The game's client will mute me. So there's no point in wasting time talking shit back. You're better off just muting everybody, reporting everybody, just for the fun of it, and then continuing on with the gameplay. There's no point talking to animals. This is a dead game anyways, guys. The kind of people that play this game are fucking illiterate. The people like me are a rare sight in this game. Somebody that has brain cells and somebody that actually knows what the fuck that they're doing. Okay, so I'm really not in a position to waste time trying to talk to anybody. So looks like Invoker was here. Yeah, I'm surprised. I could hear Invoker. I knew that there was an enemy nearby, so I was keeping an eye on the warded spot up top here. And I got rid of the sentry, the enemy sentry. So yeah, we are gearing up for another push towards tier 3 mid. Yeah, I thought he was going to cast Chrono. That's why I blinked away.
attack.
I completely forgot he had Lincolns. I wasn't paying attention. Like I said, guys, one of my many flaws, which I openly admit. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this dumb shit, OD. Yeah, the fucking Tiny. Wasn't expecting that. So like I said, Tiny is something to be scared of. I think he does kill himself, this OD. That's actually kind of OP that he could blink away with that shield skill. He's gotta get out of there. That's nice. I like that. Even I play Undying like that with a blink dagger and ag shard. Stay in the tombstone and then blink away. I like that shit. But if enemy has radiance, you're screwed. Yeah. So Tiny, a real threat. Looks like he's got enough farm to shut me down. So I think this is where I consider getting BKB maybe. No, I'm focusing on Daedalus.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
It's okay. I mean, I don't think he kills me enough times to
are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
make a comeback happen. I don't think so. The next level brain cells. The guy that told me to not get Aghanim's blessing is the guy that uses. Yeah, so you should move out of the Sunstrike, the Cataclysm, dual Cataclysm. Positioning, guys, always make use of every opportunity. There we go. We are getting another kill streak again. Just positioning, just pay attention to the place and you'll learn. Yeah, look at that. Almost another fucking Rampage. Like I said, deadly sniper. The way I play sniper, really fucking lethal. People don't stand a chance. Rage buybacks.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Of course, I'm sitting in the back. I don't want to get caught by Tiny again. I was thinking Tiny was a really shit player, but he's somebody to be concerned of. We are letting Venge destroy the racks. I don't want to show in lane. There we go. This is why I was sitting back, because I knew this stupid fuck was going to attempt something silly as this move right here. Got rid of him. I knew, and I knew he wasn't patient enough to find an opening also. Low skill player.
Is under attack.
Daedalus is ready.
Top tower is under attack.
That's what you should do. Just dodge the tornado, the EMP. That's where blink is useful. Yeah, worth me casting that so that they actually get the kill on Injoker. I don't care if I get my own ult reflected back at me. We got some Filipino monkey chitter chatter in the chat.
Are under attack.
Really don't like that language.
Dire's top tower.
I keep thinking he's gonna cast his Chrono. I think I should be fine here. Maybe not. It's fine. Once again, Rubik gets the kill, so me dying is not really the worst thing. My team did everything they could to save me. I don't blame them here. But I think I did kill somebody, so me dying is worth it. Enough space to push uphill. Dead for a good minute, but we are still gonna watch it. I could forward it. I'm not going to. You can see we got top and mid racks. The only one that remains is bot. OD is still being too offensive. think he does kill himself here.
Dire are
I go AFK here. I don't even know why. 15 kills, 5 deaths, 45 minutes, offlane sniper. Yep. It's a real thing, guys. Yep, like I said, this dumbass, this is what really made me angry. This is something that this is a feeling that I've been harboring since the beginning of the game. I really did not like the way OD played. It's this typical fucking monkey Filipino aggressive behavior. Just go aggro, go ham towards the enemy all the time. It's just stupid shit I really did not like. This is what they all do. These animals. You wanna win a match? Ensure you don't have Filipinos on your team. It's not a race thing, guys. It's a culture thing. It's in their culture to behave like savages. They're still living in the 15th century, and they're not living in 2026. You see what I mean? Like, don't really like Filipinos. They have this entitled fucking attitude. Like, everybody's gotta speak Tagalog. Nobody has to speak in English. In C server. They act like they own C servers. I still don't understand why Valve hasn't given Philippines their own fucking server. Look at the lifesteal from the Daedalus. So I do take the Aegis again, but I think by then we would have... I was having a bit of trouble picking up and organizing items. Right here. Yeah, so Mask of Madness is secondary, I think. I am prepping the banner to place as the creep wave goes uphill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is falling.
There we go. I think I placed the banner right here, and
Are under attack.
I can see Void. So
Dire's bottom tower.
yeah, that was that bro. I bet that poor Pudge in real life he would have swallowed some cyanide. And I don't even mean that as a joke. I don't even mean that as a dark humor joke, guys. That was a really fucking massive game throwing play right there. Like when he hooked Void out of the chrono, that's when I knew, okay, you know what? This is my W. We got the win. I feel really bad for Pudge. And the Void at the same time. I don't know why he would try to hook like that. That's not how you play. They don't keep their teammates' skills in mind. They just play the any way they want. There we go. I got a kill on Joker. Yeah. Vengeful was really insecure. I was getting a lot of kills, so she was trying to match up to me. But I still had the highest kills by at the end of the game, anyways. Yeah, we are getting the ancient. And that's it. Game over.
Dire's middle tower is under Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, I don't think Pudge really has a say in anything after what happened. He was really bad the whole game. Could not get a decent hook off. All this Joker can do is press... Yep. But then again, the whole team was garbage. None of them were particularly good at the game. So yeah, that's the sniper offlane game, guys. I hope this video helps you. So yes, like I said, offlane sniper is a real thing. It does work. It all depends on your team, your lineup, whether your teammates are actually having a proper technical setup so that they can stay in the game, they can remain in the game, they don't have any FPS issues or lag issues. It depends if your team are mentally headstrong and they don't get triggered by even the tiniest thing. It depends on all these factors, and only then you can make a sniper offlane game happen. Otherwise, you will have assholes like I always have it in most of my games. Which let's take a look here. Let's see. So I did lose a sniper game yesterday. That was also an offlane game, but yeah, as you can see, look at the lineup here. So the reason why I lost this sniper game is because once again we have another safe lane bench. Invoker, who wasn't really a bad player, I think he played well that game. Support line, but look at the hard support. Support line is okay, but in this particular instance, Lion had to be a hard support, and instead of Bounty Hunter, we needed something like maybe Venomancer or something. We could have won the game. As for the enemy team, they had a PL. PL is becoming a very common pain in the ass in most of my games. I keep seeing him all the time, so it's hard to counter PA as sniper. Excuse me, PL. Did I say PA? PL. So I didn't have proper lane support. Everybody was avoiding me like the plague, and that's where you're gonna lose the game. If your team is gonna be so... I remember the Vengeful Spirit being a dick. Same Lion. Lion was being an asshole too. So these two people in particular were refusing to help me in the lane, and I didn't have proper space to farm, and I think they overpowered me by the mid-game phase, and I ended up losing. So like I said, you need proper teammates. It doesn't matter if the picks are bad. If you don't have teammates that are willing to assist you in the lane, keep you alive, stack camps, if they're not going to do their support duties properly, on top of all the other things I've mentioned, it's hard to make a sniper offlane game happen. So yeah, back to this game we were talking about. Here's another sniper game that I ended up winning. This is also offlane. Yeah, but I think my team carried me. Yeah. This was almost a loss, but this Pudge started throwing. That's why we won this match. And this guy was a really lucky motherfucker. Even this guy was giving me shit also for dying. The Alchemist. Bad pick for mid. Decent picks, guys, but people were being major pricks to me. So that's why you could see I had a lot of deaths in this match. But they didn't make it any easier on me. Another PL game where we almost fucking lost. I was laning against PL. But we ended up winning luckily because I think the Pudge got really triggered. He started throwing the game. You can look at his net worth. That should tell you what happened. So, like I have mentioned many times already in this video, you need a proper team that has level-headed teammates that do not get triggered and that are willing to help you and do their support duties. The problem with C servers is, like I said, this is the rant I was talking about earlier at the beginning of the video, and now is the time to begin ranting, and I'm already doing it. The issue with C server is you have lots of fucking uncivilized Filipino monkeys that will not play with a team mentality. It's like, okay, this is like Call of Duty, I'm playing with a KDA in mind. Kill death ratio, you know? So KD ratio or KDA ratio, whatever you want to call it. That's the problem with C, and just keep this in mind, okay? This video should be proof that offlane sniper is a real thing. And on top of that, I got a Rampage. What does that tell you? Does that not tell you that I'm a well-skilled player that knows what the fuck he's doing? So, food for thought. Just remember, not everybody that has something critical to say is a genius. The people that were talking shit to me this game were not really doing anything spectacular themselves either. So, right? Like we saw OD die maybe once or twice by overextending. Vengeful wasn't really doing much. I think she died foolishly. Same thing for Lion. just ignore everybody. If you're somebody that is like me, that has an actual brain that functions normally and is not, it's not coming from a retarded mind like a Filipino, just disregard any hate talk. People like to talk shit in Dota. People don't do. All they do is just sit there and just spam the keyboard. And I'm not one of those people. I just mute everybody and I just play the game. Anybody that gives me the slightest bit of trouble, I just report them, I avoid them, I mute them. So I think by the end of this game, I did avoid Odie. Odie was somebody that was being a bit of a prick this game for me. So yes, I like proving people wrong with videos like this. If anybody has to talk shit next time, if I'm doing a sniper offlane game, I'll gladly send them this video in all chat. Just copy paste the link. It is a real thing, guys. It's offlane sniper is a real thing. Do give it a try, but just ensure that your team is actually going to pick the proper heroes before you pick sniper, or just tell them to pick the heroes that is required to increase the chances of your sniper's survivability in the lane. Just tell them, like right after you pick sniper, hey, can you pick this or can you pick that? Odds are, if you're in C server, nobody's gonna give a damn because they don't even fucking understand English in the first place. But still, like I said, the risk is all yours, guys. I every time I pick an offlane sniper, I take a huge risk every single time. But as you can see, look at my Dota Plus rank. 25. I'm a grandmaster in sniper. What does that tell you? Like, I know what I'm doing. So just ignore the haters if you're somebody that is just like me, going through the same thing where people are just constantly dogpiling you. Especially when it comes to Southeast Asia, you have all these uncivilized fucking monkeys with private profiles, faceless accounts, just talking shit in the game. Or maybe they have a microphone just barking like a dog, and they don't really have any influence over their name, meaning that they don't have an online presence like me. Just ignore them. That's what I do all the time. So a bit of a rant. I think I'm done with it right here. So that's my rant for people just dogpiling me and insulting me for picking offlane sniper. It's a real thing. I've already proven it. So I hope this video helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Let's take a look at what happened here. So yes, Spudge was really a bad person to hook. I think he had a decent item set. Pudge wasn't really doing well. Rubik wasn't. I think Rubik wasn't really doing well either. It looks like he's got good items. He got a lot of kills from me. I mean, by killing me many times, but didn't really have the best items in my opinion. Tiny really sucked donkey cock this game. I don't think he initiated most of the times. He kept running away like a dog with his tail tucked in between his legs. Really did not do much. Invoker really did not do much with his skill set. I don't think this guy knew how to play Invoker. This guy was pathetic as well. And of course Void, last but not the least, Void was really bad. Like, he didn't get enough space to farm. I think they had too many cores on their team that needed farm to have some sort of at least a decent medium impact. Whereas for me, I think it was only me and Vengeful that needed more farm in order to be useful in the game. But yeah, so hopefully this video helps you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Let me know your thoughts, any comments, any questions, or any if you want me to make any more replay commentary videos such as this one. If you want me to do another hero, another role, I'll be happy to do it. I can always go back in my match history right here, download one of my matches, and we can go through it. You can see that I play a lot of different heroes. Yeah, majority is Sniper most of the time, or Alchemist, but you can see me play Crystal Maiden here, Zeus, Magnus. That was a good game, but we did lose, unfortunately. Necrophos, Earthshaker, Silencer, Quap. So I do try to add a lot of versatility in all my matches. I don't like to play the same hero all the time, because that's what fucking losers do, you know. Keep spam picking the hero to climb up the MMR ladder. I don't like doing that. So yeah, thank you. This is Anderson Gaming signing out. Peace out to all of you. See you soon, guys. Take care.